You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today, Jeff Bajorek is back in his regular weekly spot with some more well-earned wisdom. Here he is.
Someone asked me recently how I would recommend that they balance their time between prospecting and discovery. And quite frankly, I wasn't sure how to answer the question. Should I remind them that discovery is a hugely important part of the sales process and you don't want to shortchange your time there? Should I let them know that, the time that I've spent studying top performers, hanging with top performers, being a top performer has kind of let me in on the secret, the not so secret that the biggest difference between top performers and the rest is that they're not in a hurry. They take time in discovery and they make time for more discovery if necessary because they recognize that those questions that you ask, those conversations that you create, they deepen the connection. They provide a solid foundation for a relationship. They create the necessary tension in the sales process to make things happen. And if you can differentiate yourself with the way you ask your questions and the way you respond to the answers of the questions and the way you ask more questions with real, genuine curiosity, you can demonstrate the kind of expertise that is necessary to make someone comfortable to do business with you. And then I thought, well, wait a second. Isn't the whole point of prospecting, if we're considering it on its own, isn't the whole point of prospecting to create opportunities to have discovery conversations? Are these two opposing forces that need to be balanced at all? Or is the whole point of making calls to have conversations? And if you're leaving conversations early to make more phone calls or emails or cadences or whatever, just so you can maybe have more I think you're seeing where I'm going with this. I'm a little perplexed. So I wasn't sure how to answer this question. So I'm going to ask you, how would you answer this question? How do you balance discovery with prospecting? Or are these two things just really peas in a pod? Do they go hand in glove? Do they work together or do they need to be balanced? Is one leading to another or is one taking away from the other? I'll let you decide. Why don't you tell me what you think? How should I answer that question? Very curious to find out. Shoot me an email, jb@jeffbajorek.com. I want to know what you think here, and hopefully you're thinking a little bit differently about this.
You'll find Jeff's email, the video version of this tip, and a transcript all at dailysales.tips/742. Once you've clicked over there and sent Jeff an email with your thoughts, be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip. Thanks for listening.